rebounds. Congratulations on a tremendous effort tonight, Coach. A great season. Just make any opening comments you want to make, and then we'll open up for questions. Okay, this is Coach Janelle Williams of Blount, Class 6A runner-up, Blount High School.
I'd like to just start and congratulate Homewood on the championship tonight or today. They play a little bit harder than we did, which allowed them to be victorious.
Questions for Coach or players?
Coach, it seemed like you guys made that run in the fourth quarter, and every time you did, you got within 3, and then they scored within seconds, it seemed like. Can you just talk about that point and the fact that they were able to respond, it seemed like, when you guys made that run?
They're a resilient group. I tell my team before every game, that's what basketball is about. It's a game of runs. And we kept alternating runs. It's just they ended up with the final run. And in the timeout, I told them whoever go on this last run was going to win the game. We went on one. I think we got within 3 with 2 minutes left, I think. 150, and then I think we had a crucial turnover that pretty much swung it back to their favor.
Other questions for player or coach? Players or coach?
Sierra, I mean, you had a big game, and in the fourth quarter, it seemed like you really said, this is the time I've got to step it up. Could you talk a little bit about that down the stretch?
Every game I play, I feel like I can really carry the team in the fourth quarter. That's when I get my spurts. I just feel like if I take over fourth quarter, my team's going to come along. But we couldn't pull it off.
Coach Deja had 22 rebounds. That's,
wow.
If not the best, one of the best we've ever had in the state tournament.
Yeah. Great job.
Did you realize you were getting that many rebounds, Deja?
Coach, obviously you had some foul issues with these 3 players. Sierra had 3, Deja had 2 early. How difficult was that to manage?
It played a big factor because when you have your primary point guard in foul trouble and she's one of your more aggressive defensive players, she can't really put the pressure on them like we need as defensively. Deja, she's our utility guy. She's going to run the floor. She's going to get rebounds, but she was on the bench. And then late in the game, Jamesia, was in foul trouble, so we had to keep getting her in and out. So it was pretty much we couldn't get a flow of the game because we kept subbing a lot of people in that really didn't get a lot of that playing time throughout the year. A lot of our key players were in foul trouble throughout the whole game.
One question for you girls. What kind of bond does this team have? I saw a lot of closeness out there. No matter what the score was, y'all were trying to get down the court and get the next rebound, the next point. Well, talk about the bond y'all have as teammates and sisters, I guess you could say, or sisterhood. Either one of you?
I mean, when we're together, I mean, we argue a lot sometimes on and off the court, but when it all comes down to it, we end up sticking together, telling each other what to do and when to do it. So.
Coach, you see a special bond that a few teams have that this one has?
It's a true sisterhood, and just like in every family, sisters, they fuss and bigger and fight, and they do that, I'm going to admit. But at the end of the day, when it's time to play ball, they play for each other, and they play hard for each other.
Coach, can you just talk about this year? I mean, you're coming back after your respite or whatever your voyage to Germany.
Yeah.
They lost 4 starters from Coach Wilson's team.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in the championship game. Can you talk about what a run that was?
It's been a phenomenal year. Like I told them in the locker room, I'm not upset at anything. We started the season 0-3. Everyone gave up on us. If you listen to society and the people in the street, we weren't supposed to be here anyway. But my girls, that's when we became that family, that sisterhood. We bonded and we fought for each other. It's just we came out on the short end of the stick this time, but we got a lot to look forward to next year. These 3 that's talking to you right now will all be back next year. So we got a good building block for next year.
Other questions for players or coach? Well, Coach, congratulations on a tremendous season.
Thank you.
And we expect to see you back next year. You girls take these and put them in your